What's up, guys? This is FS Coach, your mentor, Tabiso_GOAT. Just a quick recap on how we did last week, guys. We took the USD ZAR with everybody in our mentorship group. Brilliant trade. Got the information on top there, took it right there, New York session. Everybody was there. So, guys, please make sure. Almost 3K. And it's a goddamn Monday. So, guys, please join us on FS Code Mentorship, guys. We're doing this every single week. I am your FS Code mentor, New York session mentor. So I'm trading New York session every single day. So guys, please.
FS Code mentor.
Don't be a hater. Just invest in yourself. We can help you. This is FS Code, your mentor. And I'm signing out.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. This is FS Coach, your mentor. Yet again, another video. Yet again, another month. Today is an Independence Day. The market is rather slow. It is the 4th of July, actually. So, on that note, I actually wanted to give you guys some of, or rather, show you guys some of the trades of which I've been holding ever since the past week, going into this week as well. But particularly on the gold, the trades that I've been holding ever since the past week. So in this new week, I only entered on the gold and the USD CHF. I shall show you the USD CHF as well on my mobile device, on how I capitalized on that trade. So without wasting any of you guys' time, the gold analysis, or rather rough analysis. Just want to take you guys through a run around through the trade and how I capitalize on this trade. So traditionally, I would start with my trend lines being my supporting and my resisting trend lines, so that I can see fairly where I'll be actually trading, which direction should I be looking into when I'm trading. And then after doing so, I know that I'm in an overall bullish pattern, right? I'm in an overall bullish structure, so I should be looking for my overall buying opportunities, and I should be looking for my short-term sells. So already on my weekly chart, I can see there's the kind of outlook, or rather image, of which the market has painted for us. So I would want us to actually dive deeper into what the gold market has been painting for us. So if you guys can just before we go any further, if you can just pay attention to what we have over here, you can see that we are having a lot of spikes. This is also confirming that gold is one of the most volatile instruments to be trading. So as you can see, these fake outs here are broker manipulations, or rather what we call liquidity grab, of which a broker is allowed to do this from time to time to grab some liquidity in their assets before actually moving forward. I already have established that I'm in a bullish structure overall. So by my naked eye, I can really spot out my reversal patterns, which is the W pattern formation. In my previous video, I did explain to you guys how important and how and why I do like to use, or rather prefer to use, my reverse patterns, and the importance behind that. Do look out for that video. So already I can see that in my overall bullish pattern, diving deeper into my H4 time frame, I can see that market is painting for us a bearish structure here, So I want to first look into my line chart and establish what we have over here. So diving deeper, I can see that I have a high over there, and I have another high over here, of which this high was tested countless times. So I'm just marking out my highs. So that you can clearly see the turning points in the market, right? So after I've done this, I want to then dress this chart more. So I'll be painting in my trends in trends. And this kind of pattern that I have. So I can see that market spiked spiked and gave us a low, of which tried to challenge this low. So we can see that it failed to challenge this low. It broke way below that low and only came to retest above that price over here. Let me just mark it out like this, and so that you guys can see properly. So if you can see this green line over here, market gave us a low, but we spiked below here. This is what we call a liquidity grab, like I explained shortly. Market then gave us a bullish run. After giving us a bullish run, we retested this low, showing us that we have tested this low, meaning that our entries would then be valid for buys, right? So that first retest entry would then give us a bullish entry for buys. So before even blowing anything out of proportion, the reason why we're having our target prices there, these are our turning points in the market. So it doesn't mean that you're only having one entry here and then you're having one target here. You can have multiple entries based on your risk appetite and your account size as well. So remember that you can freely take your profits from either turning point in the market from your entry point until the ultimate resisting price. So this is how I actually caught my what you call is my buys on the gold. I'm actually still holding these buys on the gold, and I would be exiting these buys only should market reach this level of resistance and then give me a reversal pattern, meaning that we're going to be going for the short orders. But should we break above this trend line and correct in the form in some nature like this, remember that we have an entry and then market comes then to give us some sort of price correction over here before we can actually expect a further bullish run. This is one of the anticipations of which we could be having our eye on as well on the gold, being the Shao USD. So let me just dive into the USD CAD before I can actually go to the Nasdaq USD CAD. So on my USD CAD, on the H4 already, based on the naked eye, we can already see that market gave us a high over here and then market fell. So we corrected to the upper part of the trend, resulting in a test of this price over here, giving us a head and shoulder price pattern formation over here. So market broke out of that head and shoulder, then coming back to attempt to test the neckline over here, to attempt to test the neckline, of which it successfully did, and then market continues with its overall bearish run. So let me just dress this chart up quickly for you guys. So as you can see, like I explained, we're having some price pattern over head and shoulder price over here. So now that we can clearly see our head and shoulder that is properly outlined, I want to show you how you can capitalize on this test of the neckline. Remember that this price pattern over here, this supporting price over here that market is on, or rather market is at, is a neckline for this head and shoulder price pattern. So market breaks out of our neckline price and then attempts a retest, and then after that particular retest, market then falls to our supporting prices over here. So after market falls to our supporting prices over here, we then have our short-term buys before our overall selling opportunities. But before actually concluding, or rather blowing anything out of proportion, I want to show you guys the importance of this. This is our first phase in this selling urge, and this is our second phase in the selling urge, and this is where you could have your snapper entries as well. I must say that on this trade I was actually rather late. I was rather late to have my entries on my second phase, but rather I had my entries upon the breakage of the structure over here. So I had my sells coming in from here, and personally I do not trade using a stop loss, but I highly recommend that you do use a stop loss. The reason why I personally refrain from using a stop loss is because I monitor my trades most of the time, most of the time I do have my eye on my trades. So as you can see, guys, this is our overall bearish structure on the USD CAD. So I had my selling orders over here, and we're going to be dragging these sells from this price point, attempting a breakage of the structure, and then further continuing with our sells to the bottom part of the trend. So I'm going to be holding my USD CAD sells for the rest of the week, even until the end of the week. We do have our NFP event coming in on Friday, so I'll be giving an update on these trades in particular on my Telegram free channel room and my paid channel room as well. To join the Telegram free channel room, simply click on the link in the description. So on the Nasdaq, we can see that Nasdaq gave us some sort of floor of which has been tested, and then on top of our floor being tested, we're having a shoulder price here, we're having a head, and we're attempting to be having a shoulder price. And on top of that, another confirmation would be that we're having another low over here and a test of that low, giving us a double bottom, meaning that it is a reversal pattern, or rather reversal pattern going in for our bullish runs, going to the upper part of the trend. So I'm not even going to be holding my orders on Nasdaq for a long time. I'm going to be only targeting these prices over here, first turning point and my second turning point and the third turning point. So once market reaches this level over here, I will see what happens, but I will definitely book my trades. I will book my orders and take my money, and then should we have a breakage of the structure above, and then I will only have new orders coming in from that particular price point. Let me just do this. If we have a breakage of this resisting price, I would have orders from here and then going on to the upper part of the trend as well. So further on that, click on the FXGO 2.0 link in the description and purchase your course right now, and know how to trade the new market structure and the new FXGO strategy. Without wasting any of your time, guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. I shall come back again to drop another video for you guys and drop some other nuggets for you guys. This is FXGO, your mentor. I hope you guys enjoyed, and I'm signing out.
As you guys can see, I'm having gold buys. Looking actually for this bullish retest. I was looking at the shoulder price and the head over here at the bottom. It's spiked outside of this down trading support, and then we're heading for our resisting prices. Firstly actually going to be targeting this area of resistance. Should I break this area of resistance, I'm obviously going to be taking it to the second target price. And then as well, on that note, I'm also holding on my USD CAD. I've been holding on USD CAD. It actually spiked inside of this trend line. Let me just go to my H1. As you can see, I'm just holding here. It actually spiked above, and once it broke out, I just went in with my selling orders on the USD CAD. As well, on that note, I'm also holding on some Nasdaq buys, but as well, since it is Independence Day, we're not really trading that much. We're just holding last week's orders, really not really taking any orders today. But this is some of the orders that I'm actually still holding for today and the week at large.